I'm TV6 meteorologist Eric DeBroca, and this is your weather on demand. Officially, the second half of June has commenced today. Here's a recap on how the first half went. Very chilly and also cool and damp. Temperatures or highs were 65.6 degrees, almost 2 degrees below average. It's a pretty good deficit for first half of the month. And with that, first 15 days, we only saw one day that had a high temperature of above 80 degrees and only two above 70. So pretty chilly to say the least. And there's the rain that we saw. We were half an inch above average. We had over 2 inches of rain when only 1.5 is normal. The winds today, they were from the north, so it was much cooler along Lake Superior shoreline towards Munising and even Marquette, also up into the Keweenaw. But you head inland away from the Great Lakes, and man, made a world of difference once again as the sunshine made its return. Did a number to our temperatures, brought us back to average. 73 was our official high today. The low was 46 degrees. That's right in par with where we should be for the middle of June. Now, the record was 86 degrees set back a decade ago, and we are creeping up to the summer solstice, which is just a couple of days away. Temperatures, though, we are up all across upper Michigan, 10, 15, even 20 degrees, 21 degrees specifically the case in Manistee and also out in Houghton. Much warmer than we were yesterday, which that warming trend that we're continuing to tap in on all the way up now from the Great Plains and southern Canada, getting in on the 80s and even 90s through the Dakotas, 93 in Pierre, 90 in Bismarck. Again, flirting with record heat across Nebraska and Oklahoma, where they will see records will be out in Phoenix. This weekend could be the hottest in more than 20 years. They could also contend with record highs for all-time temperatures. As for now, though, this cool pocket of air is going to be drifting off to our east as we welcome summer-like warmth. It's about time, right? Now, this is going to see our warmest weekend since last summer. So the rain chances for this weekend, absolutely none tomorrow. This is by far my weather winner of the week. Friday looks absolutely beautiful. It won't even feel humid. It'll be dry heat. Saturday, things start to change, though, especially during the afternoon. I'm still calling for a dry day. Most of us should be dry on Saturday. The exception, though, might be the extreme western parts of the UP towards Ironwood and even towards Lake Superior out in that direction. Now, Sunday, also a different story. A lot of us will not stay dry. 50% chance of rain during the afternoon, and then into the evening hours goes up even higher to 70%. So plan accordingly. If you have any Father's Day plans, go earlier as opposed to later. Looking at the satellite and radar here across the wider picture, notice the rain is now well off to our south that we had yesterday, which almost left 2 inches in its wake in some spots, is now a distant memory as clear skies is dominating much of our region. So putting this in motion here for you, then here's the culprit for all that. High pressure sitting right over us is going to be the main reason why it's going to be clear tonight and sunny all day tomorrow. Really, it's going to be spectacular blue sky. So if you're out and about, you'll need the sunscreen for sure. And even all day tomorrow, the high pressure still does not want to leave us. And it's going to be large and in charge throughout really much of the weekend as the warm air transitions to hot and then humid going through the day on Saturday as we start to increase the chance of storms. I know this says rain over us, but I'm not calling for rain on Saturday, with the exception of maybe towards the Wisconsin line later on in the day. Now, your temperatures on Friday will deem much warmer than what we saw the last couple of days. We're going to make it into the 80s, I believe, in many spots. Even Marquette could top at 80 degrees. 87 could be our high in Iron Mountain there. You get the idea, though. The warmest will be in the interior west. That's also going to be the case going forward right on into Saturday. We could even see a 90-degree reading towards the Wisconsin line. Iron Mountain looks like a fairly safe bet for that, but the heat sure spreads up to the north and to the east throughout the weekend. And now your TV 6-day forecast. This is a spectacular summer-like weekend in store where we're going to stay dry through Sunday. That's when we have to be careful and keep our eyes to the sky. Then as we head through the evening hours and overnight hours, the rain chances do pick up. And unfortunately, those do stay with us into the early part of next week. Temperatures do tumble as a result of that, where highs are going to be in the upper 60s to near 70 next week.